It's a mess. We're going to work on a container for this mess today. Um, sorry, I'm kind of discombobulated. Oh, goodness, sorry. I had to run back in the house and, oh, if you're watching the replay, I'm glad you're here. If you're here live, I'm glad you're here. Not many people are here yet, but um, I've got this, and this is, I think this is most of what I have right now of jelly prints and painty papers that I haven't got that are just stacked over someplace. And I'm trying to make something to hold them so I can find them easy and look through them when I want to use them. Hi, Brittany. It's good to see you. I also have something I'm going to show you, but I'm going to wait just a little bit to show you that until we get more people in here. But anyway, something to hold this mess is um, what I'm playing with today. So I'm going to move that aside too. I'll be using some of it on it. But let me make this a little bit bigger. See if that'll, um, uh, okay. See, too much stuff, not enough space. Okay. Hannah and I have decided now that there's just the two of us, we need more space. Oh, no, really. We were just kind of laughing about how that we've already spread out our craft stuff and we still can't get to everything like we would like. Um, we both have to get rid of stuff. But anyway, um, one of the things that I want to do is to decorate this. I'm building it out of this cardboard stuff that I've got on my desk here that I got from I got it at Sam's. It's the just a second, let me roll this thing up and get it out of the way. It's that layer of cardboard they put between the packages of paper towels and toilet paper when they stack all those things on a pallet. And so as people get the toilet paper and paper towels, these things just get kind of thrown over into a corner. And I asked them what they do with them, and they said they throw them away. I said, "Can I take them?" And they said, "Please do." So it's not very thick cardboard, but it's what I use on my desk, and I thought it might work for this. Hi, Dana. I wanted something that I could make with some pockets, but I also want to be able to put not I don't want to put signatures in it because I want the papers to come out. But I'm trying to think of like Midori style, an elastic or string or something so that I can put this size paper in it. And I can just, make like fold them over and put them in here. But if I've got papers that are already this size, I don't want to fold them and make them smaller. So I want places I can put them like that. And if I've got papers this size, I want to have a place to put those. So I'm thinking that this will work. And I don't know what to call it besides a painty paper holder, but I guess you could call it a portfolio. But when I think of a portfolio, I think of something holding finished work. And this is not finished work. This is just painty paper. So we're going to call it a painty paper holder. But I want to decorate it before I make the pockets. And it seems only appropriate to decorate it with painty papers. And so that's what I'm going to do today. I hope I said hi to you, Dana. If I didn't, I'm sorry, and I'm glad you're here. I think I said hi, but sometimes I think I'm going to as soon as I finish this sentence and then I forget. Anyway, I'm glad you're both here, and I hope some other folks will join us in a little bit. Oh, that's good. Well, I tell you, this has been the weirdest year um, in a lot of ways, but our weather has been really weird. And usually by now, we've already mowed the grass 2 or 3 times, but it hasn't grown enough for us to even mow once this year yet. Hannah's going to have to do that, and we're not going to get it's not going to be edged. No edging, because our edger is made for somebody 6 feet tall, and there's no way a 5 foot barely girl can wield that edger. So we're just going to see how good she can do with mowing, and we're going to all be happy with that. That's what Mom and Daryl said they would be happy with that, and I'm definitely going to be happy with that because I can't do it either. So it is a big folder, isn't it? Um, let me get the thing and measure it. I think it's like 13 and a half inches this direction and 14 inches this direction. So it's almost a square, but not quite. And I could have made it a little narrower, but this was the width of my paper. And I thought that would work. I've got, a little bit of a spine over here and a bigger one over here, since this is going to go over the top of that. So, but I thought this way I could put in, whatever size papers I do, I can put in here. And if I use something bigger than this, I don't think I have anything at the moment that's bigger than this. But if I used something bigger than that to paint on, I could stick it in here. So, so that's it. That's what we're going to work on tonight. I am going to get a piece of freezer paper to put on my tabletop here so that I can, because I'm going to be using Mod Podge or DIY Mod Podge, whatever, and gluing this stuff down. So let me go get that. I meant to get that done before I started, but just like most Thursdays, it ran off and I didn't get everything done that I planned to get done to prepare. So, that poor little rubber band. I hope it'll hold up, because this thing will just flop open if it doesn't. Okay. Now then, I got to lift up stuff that's on the tabletop. I didn't have my heater on out here, so it was cold. I've got it going now, and it's already warmed up. It just needed a little, But, okay, let's do that. Oh, that works nicely. We'll do that over here too. Okay, just a second. I got to type this one under the cardboard, not just down beside the table, because I'm using a little clamp. Okay. Whew. All right. We're actually going to be able to get started here in a second. Oh, goodness. Hi, Beth. Good to see you. Hi, Sana. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to start. I really think I need to start by painting this. This is athletic tape that I just put over the spines so that they won't, because it's just cardboard. I don't want them to crack open and stuff. But I think it'll get dirty real easy if it's just like this. So I think I'm going to paint it. And we're going to do that first, and then we'll start gluing stuff on after it's had a chance to dry some. I'll paint this, and then I'll let it dry while I'm tearing up painty papers to cover it up with. So, hi, Journey. Oh, well, I'm glad you came in at all. And we appreciate you. All the beautiful people appreciate you. Don't you, beautiful people? Now to decide what color do I want to paint this. Well, I'm thinking copper, because copper goes with everything. That sounds like a plan to me, except I don't have anything to put paint in, so I've got to go get that. Luckily, it's just over here. And since I moved all the junk out of that part of the studio so those sprinkler guys can come in and do their job when they're ready to do it, I could get to my little things easy. Wasn't that nice? Well, I'm going to use my painty papers to cover the cardboard. I'm just going to use paint to cover this so that the papers won't crack when I glue them down and that kind of thing. I think that'll work better. So we're going to paint this first, and then while it's drying, we will, I need a brush, a big brush. Do I have a big brush? Well, my big brush is, I guess I must have set it on that cart, and I took the cart out to the garage for right now, so I'll just use this brush. One nice thing about painting it first is that I don't have to be neat about it. I can just paint it. If I was painting after I put the painty papers on, then I would have to be neat. So this is going to take a lot of paint. It soaks right into that paper. Thanks, Beth. I think so. You know, I gotta have copper to go with all my painty papers. That's just seems appropriate. I'm glad I put that. Now I can't even think of the name of it. What is that? It's a butcher paper? Is that what it's called? Freezer paper. I'm glad I put the freezer paper under it because I'm already getting it on the table. Okay, definitely going to need more paint. It takes a lot of paint to paint over this. Just slap her down. That's right. And we'll do it the easy way. No need for any kind of precision work, which is good because I'm not feeling precision work today. Ooh, I hope I have enough. Okay. I didn't know it was going to take this much, so I didn't pay attention to how much I actually had. I mean, paint. But I figure the paint was soaking into the tape will actually make the tape stay better too. So it all kind of strengthens each other. And oh, hi, Barbara. I'm so glad you're here. Slapping paint down. Yeah. Yep. Yep. We planted a few flowers. I have a picture on my phone of the first ones Hannah planted. I don't have the ones we did yesterday, a picture of them on my phone. But we bought some really heavy ceramic pots because in Amarillo, you don't want to put stuff up on your porch rail that's in a cheap plastic pot, or it's going to end up in $10 too. Okay. that's going to have to dry some. I hope this doesn't dry out before I am ready to use it. I'm going to let that sit right there. Oh, let's turn this on. And I'll see if I can get my picture here, and I'll show you. I'm not good at doing this phone thing one-handed, but I'm going to try. Okay. Oh, it doesn't, for some reason it's not turning. Let me see if I can fix that. This is a newer phone, and so I haven't got everything fixed, I don't guess. Auto rotate. There we go. I don't really like that on most of the time, but when I want it to work. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh, it's reflecting the there we go. Anyway, um it's reflecting the light. But I bought them and Hannah planted them. Oh, really? Again? Well, I tell you, it's been kind of funny because we have been had warnings, and some places did get the hail, but the last three times we've been warned of these terrible thunderstorms and hail 2 inches and bigger and all that stuff. And I prepared. I took the vehicle and put it um under the overpass and all that stuff. And then we would just barely get any rain at our house. Now outside of town they got a ton, and they did get hail and they did get tornadoes, but here in town we live right in the center of town. And so yeah, there were tornadoes, there was thunder, there was lightning, there was all kinds of stuff last night. It just wasn't inside Amarillo. It like goes around us or skips over us. um and that's a blessing for us. But anyway, I don't know when I think it was Friday maybe when it's supposed to come again. But we've just barely even gotten any rain out of all of that. Just lots of wind, terrible wind. The wind's been horrible. And for those days, um, we put the pots down. Um, we put the pots down on the porch, like if this is the porch railing where we set them, then we just take them off and put them down um, onto the porch, so that I call it a rail. It's really a cement wall. I mean, a brick wall. And that brick wall kind of protects the plants. And so they didn't get too much. We did get hail the first time, and we got some. I've got a picture of Hannah holding it in her hands. Maybe I'll show you that too in a minute. And it's big, but there wasn't much of it. And thankfully it didn't get my car, because there wasn't room under the overpass for my car that day. And so let me see if I can find that picture here real quick. I've got a bunch of pictures since then, so here we go. Whoops. Oh, tried to knock my thing off onto the keyboard. That would not be good. Anyway, here's a picture of Hannah holding those hail um hail balls. So they were pretty big. But most of them were not that big. Most of them were much smaller. A lot. Oh, I got to mute for a second. Sorry. Okay, sorry. She wanted to remind me of something that she was supposed to call me at 1:45 and remind me. Hey, Tanya, I'm so glad you could pop in for a minute. It's good to see you. Golf ball size. They're actually bigger than golf balls, but it certainly, oh, wrong way. It certainly wasn't the baseball size that they were telling us we were going to get. And we were very glad about that. Anyway, it was pretty cool. I mean, they were pretty cool to look at and the feel of them, because they had things that had been spikes, but the spikes were, short, rubbed off soft. I don't know how to explain it. I had to buy a new fan, Tanya. I killed the one you gave me. When I was trying to put new batteries in, I broke the little switch. This one I got on Amazon, and with tax, it cost me $7.57. But I had to look really hard to find anything under $10. But it works really well, and it's a USB powered. I mean, battery recharge, and it has 3 layers of speed. There's this lightest one, medium, large, and of course, you know me, I'm going to do the heavy-handed one, get it to work as quick as possible. But it also has a stand, which is nice. So I really like it. Yeah, they wanted to be gone for another month or so, but that didn't work out. Okay, I need to draw over here a little bit. It is bigger too. Yeah, it doesn't take up more space. Actually, the size of it's about the same, but the fan inside almost fills up the whole thing, whereas in the other one, the fan doesn't fill up the whole thing. So the fan's bigger, but this circle here is about the same size. But anyway, the last 2 times we were supposed to get hail, we didn't get anything at all. And we just got a tiny bit of rain and lots of wind. So I'm making a painty paper holder, Tanya. Um, it's going to have pockets and fold like this. And I'm going to put a place to put painty papers in, like a Midori style thing, right here, so I can put at least one signature in it. I might could put 2, one over here and one over here. And then for pages that are smaller and I don't want to fold them up and put them in there, I can just stack them in like this, like that. So I've just got a stack of painted papers that slide all over the place. And so I decided to do something with them to contain them. And I'm going to use painted papers to decorate it, but I wanted to paint the tape that I put down to keep the spine from getting messed up. I wanted to paint that first before I glue any stuff down. But this tape really soaks up the paint. Oh, I just got an email from Ethan, just wanting to show me some art. I'm gonna look at it just a second, because if I don't text back, he might worry about me, because I always text him right back. So I'm gonna get this side painted, and then um, I'll check on his email that he sent. And look at his art. Unless it's something he sent into Hannah. Her stuff still gets forwarded to me, her emails. We did that when she was young, so we would know who was sending her stuff, and if we needed to worry about, her getting weird stuff in the email. Um, and I asked her a few years ago if she wanted me to turn that off so I wasn't getting, they weren't getting forwarded to me. And she said, no, because I need you to tell me if it's something important. Because she doesn't check her email very often. She doesn't really like to. So go change out the laundry. Okay, that'll be good. Let me check my email real quick. Yeah, no, it was to Hannah, so I'm not going to look at it. Um, I only look if it's something I think maybe I should tell her to go look at this. So I try to let her and her brother exchange art and stuff privately. Usually he shows me too, so eventually he'll probably show me. But when he's in the middle of it and wants an opinion or advice, then he goes to her because he knows she'll give him better advice. Okay, I'm gonna have to find some more copper paint. I know I've got some somewhere. I can't imagine that I would actually allow myself to run out of copper paint. Other things maybe, but not that. Oh, let's see. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more out of here. I do have some more, but it's a different brand and it's a little bit different color. I don't guess it really matters, but come on, give me a little more. There we go. Maybe this will be enough. Oh, I think I'm going to make it. I'm not going to worry about, I think I'll have enough to even do that part. I was going to say I'm not going to worry about going over this like I did that, but I actually think I can. It probably doesn't matter because I'll probably cover that up with paper, but okay. Now, to make this, what I did was just take half of one of those sheets that I was telling you about. Hi, Sherry. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Kathy. So good to see you. One of those sheets from Sam's that they have between the paper towel, bunches of paper towels. They have like layers of paper towels. Then they have one of these. Then they have another layer of paper towels. Then one of these on the pallets. And so they let me take these home. And I'm sure they would let you take them home too. Um, but what I did was just cut one in half lengthwise, and then I made my spine um, and my pockets and all of that from it. But I knew I wouldn't have time, and it's such a big thing. I couldn't really fold it here on my desk anyway. So I did all that in advance, and now I'm going to move it over here. And okay. And I'm going to choose some painty papers to put on my cover. I think I want things that have quite a bit of color to them. But I don't want everything to be the same. Okay. These are all from the same batch. They're mostly the same. I'm going to move them out of the way. Okay. And that one's kind of like them. Okay, I like this one. It's different. Oh, that one's pretty. Yeah, we'll use that one. There's some more of the tissue paper. I'm not going to use that because I really want to cover up the cardboard pretty good. I like that. Both sides of that one would be good. Ooh. And they're funny to come back and go, oh, I really like that. And it's stuff you haven't used because you just let it sit over there and didn't do anything with it. And that one. Okay, I'm trying to. You can see why I need something to put these in. Seeing things like this, I can just stick in one of those pockets. So. Okay, bye-bye, Journey. Thanks for coming. I hope Popple's happy of having been to the groomer. I know some dogs feel like they're really something special when they get back, and other dogs are embarrassed. So I hope yours feels special. Well, now I'm pulling out all the things I like. And well, not all the things, but it's gonna see this way. I've used a bunch of stuff, so I'll have an excuse to make some more papers. Okay. This is probably more than I need, but in fact, I'm not going to use those because they're this will be plenty. Okay. Suddenly the heater was too much. Yay, Barbara. That's wonderful. Yeah, we need a jelly plate day, Tanya. Maybe we can do that the first day that we're streaming together again. Okay, I'm going to take off the edges. Yes, I agree. And not having to think too hard is nice. At least I think it's nice. Do you want me to tell them what we've talked about, our streaming schedule, how we're going to change it, Tanya? Or I'm assuming we don't need to talk about it anymore. We actually did make that decision, right? Okay. Tanya has many things on her plate, and I have things I have been avoiding doing because even though I haven't been streaming on Tuesdays, I've still been avoiding doing them because I didn't want to get used to doing certain things on Tuesdays. because I was, wanting to be ready to stream when Tanya got back. But I really need to be doing these things. So, anyway, we've decided that we really need to, neither one of us need to stream 3 times a week. That's what it comes down to. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stream. She's going to continue streaming on Sundays, and I'm going to stream on Mondays. And then we're going to stream together on Thursdays. And we'll stream on my channel one Thursday and her channel the next Thursday. Kind of like we did at the beginning when we first started doing that. So, that's our plan. We haven't decided yet. Well, we just decided we're going to jelly plate, but for a project that we're going to do, we have several things we want to do, and we haven't discussed which one we're going to actually do first after the jelly print day. But hi, Melissa. I'm glad you're here. Some of these strips that have a lot of paint on them, I'll stick in my, scrap paper pile, but I don't. I wanted to get rid of most of the white. Like this, that'll be fun. Piece of scrap paper. And this one, and this one, and this one. The rest of those are just mostly white, though. So those I'll save. Jeff needs to be outside for a few. Okay. Thanks for coming in. Hope we'll see you again. Oh, thank you, Barbara. And right, no more Tuesday stream. Now we might do it sometime if we're in the middle of a project and we want to add in an extra day, or if we just both have a Tuesday, we don't have anything to do. But for right now, the plan is no Tuesdays, just Thursdays and then Sundays and Mondays. And we might stream more, with each other, on Sundays and Mondays. Maybe not. But we've done that in the past some, and we might do that some. But right now, our Thursdays are going to be our stream together day. And I'm not sure when Tanya's going to be ready to do that, if it'll be next Thursday or if it'll be the week after. But she's got to figure that out by seeing what she's got going. Yeah, it is a lot of work. It's fun, but yeah, now no excuses. That's right. Okay, I don't think I'm going to take off some of this too. Put that in my scrap bin. I think what I'm going to do is just make like rectangles, roughly the same size, and then just kind of collage them. So something similar to this. And anything I don't use, I can use, for another project. So I'm not going to worry about how precise I'm being. I'm just trying to get some things that I can collage down as quickly as I can, because on Thursdays I have to get off by 4:30 at the latest so I can get ready to go get Hannah. So Oh, I just love this paper. Isn't that pretty? And I think that one and this one will look good. I think this is all going to look good together. I'm excited now. Now that I've got my papers out, I'm excited to do this. And some of these are going to be longer than those other ones because I trimmed that one. I cut off part of the side, and I'm not cutting off part of the side on most of them. So sometimes you just need a break. That's true. I feel like since last August, I've taken a lot more breaks than I ever thought I would. But, I was dealing with some depression and stuff back then. And then with Darren passing away, it just, was even harder. So, and, the thing is that once I'm out here with y'all, it's helpful and I enjoy it. It's the thought of getting ready and the thought of planning it and all of that was hard. Anyway, I'm glad that I have had y'all through these hard times because it makes everything better for me. The Amazon box just came. Yay! Yeah. And it doesn't matter how excited you are to, or how much you want to be on. The getting ready is the hardest part. And there are times when, I don't bother. I just get on and try to figure out what I'm going to do then. But usually I try to have something planned because I think that makes it a better experience for y'all if I have something planned. But no, I'm going to do it this way. And I'll just take off the piece I don't want there. I also bought the Dangles book that Janet Young was using in her stream on Monday. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, that helps. If you don't care whether I'm prepared or not, that makes it easier. Of course, you're kind of, even like on Monday nights right now with this book, that's turned into more of an ordeal than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to just be some watercolor, throw in a little bit of mixed media stuff. I didn't realize it was how, I didn't realize how much stuff that she was going to have and how much stuff I would have to try to figure out to do an alternative. I'm glad I'm doing it. It's something I wanted to do, but I didn't realize it was going to be quite this involved when I decided to do it. I should have paid attention to the book better before I said anything. Getting motivated. Yes, that is a challenge, Dana. And a lot of days right now, that's my challenge too. So I completely understand. But today is motivated by the fact that I wanted to get something to put these papers in. Of course, now I'm using most of them to make it, but like I said, that gives me an excuse to make some more. And I'm loving using them. See, I have this problem, and I'm sure that y'all know that I have this problem, but I make stuff like these painty papers, and then I'm like, well, I don't want to mess them up, so they sit there and I don't use them. Sometimes the only way to avoid that is I give them away, which I have done, and then I feel better about that because I didn't ruin them. I just gave them away. But ooh, well, let's take off some edge here while I think about how I want to do this one. Exactly, Barbara. Well, that's what I should have done, but that's what happens when you don't really look into it. You just think, oh, this is cool, I think I'll do this, and then you don't look into it before you offer it to other people, and you say, this is really cool, you want to do this with me? And they're all like, yeah. You don't know what you're getting them into either. So um, just paste it down complete. Well, I thought about that. I actually did. I also thought about taking this strip and 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 doing it this way instead of like that. And I think I may do that. They're smaller, but it'll be something different to mix in. And I'm going to leave the green stripes on them. But I really love this piece right here. And I'm going to go ahead and make them shorter just so they'll fit with the others. But I'm going to make sure that when I put them in, I put them in like this. I think that's my plan. Okay. I probably already have enough. I'm going to take that one off because I think it doesn't really fit with these. I'm trying to think. Well, actually, if I'm doing inside and outside, I probably need at least 2 of these. I think I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and do them. Because like I said, I can use them for something else. Okay. Now then, I've got several stacks here. The only real problem with trying to do this is that my thing takes up so much space. I don't have a place to lay this out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these, and then I'm going to go through and one of those 3 sets of 3, and then one of these, and one of these, and I'm just going to stack them, and that way I can grab I can grab stuff, you know, just grab off the top and stick it somewhere. And doing this is probably actually making it more organized than I really want it to be, but they're not the same, you know, even from the same pile, they're not the same. So I'm going to refuse to worry about it. Okay. Let's turn that over. I got a bunch of pretty papers here. Got a bunch of pretty papers here. Barbara says, so I'm doing the little 30-minute watercolor practice pieces in that. In what? What is she doing them in? Let me see. Thanks, Barbara. What are you doing your practice pieces in? You mean in that book? For some reason, I thought you were meaning in a certain, you know, a certain book, watercolor book, or for your substrate. That's what I meant. We're getting there. Okay. Well, I saw that you were working through this book with Linda. I just wasn't. I thought maybe you had a special watercolor paper book that you were working in. I'm not even sure if what I'm saying makes sense, but anyway. A little like composition book, but spiral. Okay, cool. I would like. Are you posting that stuff? Some stacks had more pieces in it than others. Okay. Ooh, coffee mixed media play. That sounds yummy. That sounds yummy, Sherry. I would love to. I would love to see. Don't feel obligated if you really, you know, if it's private or something, you know, something that you're just doing for yourself and you don't really want to show, but I would love to see. I always love to see what any of you are doing. Okay. So here's my stack of papers. Maybe this will work. Let's see. I do want to start with the outside. And it's not, oh, no, it's not dry. Okay. I'm going to have to set those aside a minute and do some drying. I thought surely it was dry by now, but it's not. This one almost is, but that one's not. What time is it? I've got that in front. Okay, I'm doing okay. So say I've got those papers stacked up in front of my clock and or the clock on my computer, so I can't see. This is going to be the front. So I'm going to, I don't think it really matters because it's all the same stuff I'll be using everywhere, but I'm just trying to keep in mind where stuff is going to be. This will be the front, this will be the back, and this one will be folded inside the front. I do also want to fold them over. So I'm going to go around the edges. I don't know if I'll fold them over the pockets because those are trimmed pretty close up here, but the top, this part of the pocket, I'm going to definitely fold over because it's kind of raggedy. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, let's start here, then I can move it like this to do these two parts. Um, Actually, it might be better if I start over here and then I can move it this direction. Let's see if I can get this up a little bit. It's even hanging off the edge of my table, so let me scoot that. No, because that was holding my thing down. Okay, never mind. We're just going to go with it. And I need my Mod Podge mixture. And I'm just going to set these right here. That will work really well. Then I have a, and I'm just going to spread them out because I might want, I don't know what I might want. I might not want to put them all in a certain order. Okay. And my big, nice glue brush, I think got moved out to the garage. Let me check one place real quick and see if, no, it's not there. Okay. I guess I did take it out to the garage. Now then, I think I'm going to save the top edge for last because I'm having it up here right now. And right at the edge of it is my tabletop thing. And so it'd be hard to put something that's going to fold over up there. Of course, if I do that and I move it down here to put that up there, then this will be sticking to my red fuzzy. Okay, okay. See, I didn't think this thing through. Got great big paper and little bitty desk. I didn't think this thing through very well. Okay. Thanks, Barbara. Okay, I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna start down here and work my way up so this can dry a little bit before I get to the top, and maybe I won't make a mess of it that way. I need something to blot my brush on. Still got copper paint. Not that that'll hurt anything if it gets in my glue, but anyway. I think it'd be better to go like this. So I need more over here. Okay. I didn't really think as much about the logistics of this as I should have, probably. Oh, I don't want it on the spine. Okay, where's that? Sorry, y'all. It'll work okay. Now to make it pretty, yeah. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay, we're working on it. Hi, Carol. I'm glad you're here. I'm making a holder for my painty papers. And I'm just using some painty papers out of my stash. And then this piece of cardboard. You know, I always think I don't need as much glue as I do. And then I try to do it, and I add more glue because I think I need more glue because I didn't put enough down. And then when I get finished, I think I used too much glue. So I have not found the perfect ratio of glue to paper yet. Okay, I know y'all can't see what I'm doing very good, but I'll be working where you can see it better in a minute. Uh-oh, I just splattered glue all over myself. Not a good plan. Not what I had in mind. Nope, get back, get back. I want it to be semi-straight. Y'all know I can't do anything completely straight, but I do want it to be semi-straight. I'm glad I only do art in this, and it's not something I wear anywhere else because it's got paint on it, it's got everything on it. Carol says, I have the Linda Berry books, just haven't started yet. So much going on here in the background, and the mojo is lost. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I totally understand, and I'm so sorry. I'm using my brush to kind of press this down and press the air out, hoping to get a good connection there. I told y'all I was going to do all of these straight up and down, but obviously I'm not. I didn't mean to lie, it just happened. Okay. Ooh, that looks pretty there. A little more. It's funny how much they're trying to slide around. I don't really want you sliding around. I don't really want that. Okay. I stacked all those up so neatly, and then I'm not even going to use them that way. Um, it's kind of like collage. You have to do something to figure out what you want to do next, and so trying to decide where. Thank you, Barbara. As soon as I pick Hannah up, I'll take a look at all of that. I can't wait. Looking forward to it. That sounded like something in my garage. There should be nobody in my garage. There should be nobody in my garage. I'm going to make this one smaller. Nothing's final till you glue it down. Just take off little pieces. That's fine. Oh, I need to watch those. I need to watch those. Mid-April or so. Okay, I need to go watch that. Hmm. It's hard to decide what to put where. Okay, I'm going to do this. And then we'll put one of these up here. The problem with having a bunch of choices when you're doing something like this is that you want to use them all, and you don't want them all to be next to themselves. So you're trying to make an organized. You're trying to make something look random, but you have to be organized about doing it. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Okay, we don't want the same thing. Let's do this one. Oh, it's green too. We don't want green. Okay, I'm going to take this one and cut it in half. And I'm going to put half of it right here and half of it over here. That's what I'm going to do. And over here. Okay. No, actually, I don't want that there. I want it over here. I changed my mind. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Thanks for putting that in. You got us all wanting to go watch it now. You're a good advertiser. Oh, y'all can't even see that very good because of the glare. But this is what it's looking like at this point. Had to do something with Tanya on vacation, yeah. Well, see, that's good. It gives you a chance to find some new fun stuff. I started watching mudlarking videos. That was my new fun stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I've got wrinkles in them. I don't really care that much, but it wasn't necessarily part of the plan. Yes. Yeah. We're all traveling vicariously. Okay, let me I'm going to put this one up here in this corner, and then I'm going to put that other one down this side, but I need to get the corner covered too. Ah. Okay. Oh, got more wrinkles. Hey, Tanya. Dump digging. Yeah. Yeah, Tanya went and did some dump digging. Sounded like a lot of fun. I was a little bit jealous when she told me she got to do that. I told Hannah, Tanya, about you going doing that, and she's like, "Let's go to Alabama." Can we go to Alabama, Mom? She said, Tanya's friends could be our friends. Let's go to Alabama. She said I could videotape while she digs. Okay. Gluing stuff down should not be tiring, but maybe it's because I'm having to think. Maybe that's what's making it tiring. Okay. You can't spell today. I can't spell anytime. It's okay. Oh, now that would be fun. My mom and dad did that. I don't remember how old I was. I don't remember how old I was, but they went to Arkansas for something, and they went to the gold, I mean the diamond mines, and they brought back me a little pair of diamonds earrings. My dad didn't realize they were pierced earrings, and he was one of those guys who didn't really approve of piercing your ears. He just thought that was not for polite ladies, and oh, and so I don't even know where those things are because I couldn't wear them. I didn't have pierced ears. And when I on my 21st birthday, we were having we were eating with mom and dad and my brother and sister, and we were all there eating my birthday supper. And I said something about, wishing I'd wanting to pierce my ears or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. And my brother said, "Well, why don't you just do that?" And I said, And I just kind of pointed at my dad. And he said, "You're 21, you can do whatever you want." I was like, "Okay, sorry." Oh, it was kind of funny. He said, I realize that I'm old fashioned on that. And I'm not going to think badly of you if you get your ears pierced. Just go ahead. And so I did. But it was kind of funny because my brother and sister didn't know. They didn't know that dad felt that way. And um, so they were kind of surprised by that. But hey, Lori, I'm glad you're here. Could be because it's tedious. Well, it is that. Even if you love the papers, but then, deciding what to put where is a little bit of a challenge. Not that I mind the challenge so much, but it is a bit of a challenge. One more bit here, and we'll have one third of the outside done. Yeah, let's just go on over here. Do the whole thing. Oh, I know that's true, Tanya, but it doesn't all have to be done today. It doesn't all have to be done today. Don't overdo it. Okay. I like that. I was really hopeful that I would get this whole thing done today. That's obviously not going to happen. Um, I'll be doing good if I get the thanks. I'll be doing good if I get the second panel done. Okay, move these over here. I may have to stream again an extra time, um, or finish this in a video and just not, just record it. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to turn that bit under just to help me not stick it to this. I really like the way it looks, though. I really, really do. Really, really do. Okay, now we want something completely different. Okay. Got to get cut out a spot for my corner here. Perfect. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the storm. I forgot about the storm. And that does bring a sense of urgency to the situation. Okay. Well, got a hair in my eye. It's driving me crazy. Sorry, this is going to take a second. I got to try to do it without getting gluey finger in my eye. Okay. I think that did it. Uh-oh, didn't get enough glue up there. Too much or not enough. That seems to be how I do things. Okay, y'all all need to make yourselves a painty paper holder of some kind and then share it so I can see what you do, because you might come up with a much better plan than this. And I might need to make another one because I might need to hold more painty papers. Who knows? But this was just what I could come up with from what I had. And I think it'll work. But I thought later I should have maybe made it a little narrower with a little bit deeper spine. And I could have put more papers in it. But the truth is, I need to encourage myself to use my papers, not encourage myself to store them. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that one. It's completely different. It doesn't match at all. Let's do that. No, let's go ahead here and make a little jig. Because everybody's got painty papers they need to put in something. Okay. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me this afternoon while I glue paper. Oh. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's put it this way so that when I fold the pocket up, well, maybe I'll save that for the front. Maybe I'll save that for the front. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I like it too much to hide it inside. I don't have that many leaf ones in this bunch of papers, so. A lot more flowers than leaves, which is unusual for me. I really usually love the leaves. I mean, I do love leaves all the time, but I usually have more leaves than I have flowers. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then I will, I don't need it up there because it's all going to be down here. I'll overlap it from above. Y'all still here? Nobody's chatting. Am I putting you to sleep? Okay, let's go. Let's pull out something here. Let's do that. That's completely different from anything we've put on here yet. Okay, Brittany's here. Barbara's here. Deciding what to draw. Oh, I need to talk about drawing. I need to show y'all the book. I'll do that right before I leave. I'll move this and show you the book that Hannah bought that Bishop so sweetly gave her the money for. She had to do spine surgery on it. It was in dire need, and so she had to work on it. But she got it done, and it's in good shape now. And she said she was glad she got it because if somebody else had gotten the book, they might not have known how to fix a perfect binding, and they would have been upset that it wasn't perfect. And they wouldn't have appreciated the book as much as she does, especially after having to give it some love. So she's very excited to have it fixed. Let's see. Trying to see which one of those skinny ones I want to use here. I think we'll use this one. Nope, let's do it this way. Put the solid next to that print. It is a great skill to have, and she did a good job with it, and it's in a lot better shape now than it was when she got it, and so that made her happy to know that she was able to save it. Didn't say there was the binding was coming off or any of that stuff in the Amazon thing when she bought it. She wondered why she was able to get it for cheaper than the other ones that she had seen. When she went back to look, she found this one, and I think it was $80, and all the rest of them were in the several $100 range. And when she got it, she realized that the reason was because it was messed up. But all the pages were in good shape. It was just the binding that was bad. So she was able to fix it, and that made her happy that she could fix it, and that way it's not being thrown away or whatever. So do this. It's amazing how thirsty this cardboard is. It just soaks that glue right up. Just soaks it right up. Okay. Let's see. Let's put that one in there. That'll be good. And how do I make paint paper? Well, Melissa, most of these I made on the jelly plate, but you don't have to use a jelly paint plate. You can just paint on the paper and then use some things to stamp and make prints, different kinds of prints on the paper. And you don't have to have a jelly plate to do it. It's just easy on the jelly plate, and so that's what I usually do, how I usually do mine. But just paint and use stamps and stencils and stuff like that to put your paint down, and you can make painty paper that way. It's not hard. Just put paint down on paper and decorate it. Hi, Angela. Good to see you. Okay, what? I am, covering up some bits of some of these, um, but that's okay. That's what we do. That's what we do. We're not going to feel guilty about it. I refuse. There are enough things in my life I feel bad that I don't always do right, but art is one of those things I refuse to feel bad about. I'm just not going to worry about not getting it right. Okay. Ooh, maybe I didn't get quite enough. See, either too much or not enough glue. Now I got sticky stuff. There we go. It might be better if I used a credit card to smush this stuff down with instead of my brush. I mean, it's not better necessarily for the paper or the project, but better for my brush if I didn't do this. But anyhow, I'm making a painty paper holder. It's going to be a trifold with pockets. These down here are the pockets. And this is the back and the inside fold and then the front cover. So needs lots of painty papers in order to make a holder for painty papers, which means I have to make more painty papers soon. Uh-oh, just lost a piece. It's hard to know what's... Oh, let's do one of these. I haven't done one of these since down there. Okay. I got a cloggy bit. I need to find something to unclog this with. Taking a second. Oh, I don't want to use that. It's rusty. Choose one that's not rusty. Okay, I gotta... Okay, I don't think it was actually clogged. It was just a goopy bit of glue that got in there and clogged it up. Whew, okay. That's right, a good way to use them up. Plus it makes my holder pretty, so it's all good. Let's see if this will go. Yeah. All right. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing a lot faster on this one. Okay. And no, not that one. Ooh, that one. That one. And let's put this one up there. Don't know how far up it'll go, but I want to be glued up there. Okay. Let's see if I can get it unglary. No, it's just going to be glary. Sorry. Just going to be glary. All right, let's do this one up there. Oops, we need to go up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Now I need a pretty chubby piece. I know I have some. I can't tell if that one's gonna. Yeah, but I think it's too much like those. Find something else. Here we go. Okay. I'm not trying to cover more of this one up necessarily, but I just want that offset. That makes me happier. Okay. We are about to get this one done. Let's see if this will go. Yes. Perfecto. Okay. Now then, I think I have time to do a little bit more. Maybe I can get this front because I think I can actually play till 4:30 today. Move that like that. Okay. I don't want to dump these papers on the floor. Some of them have already fallen on the floor, and I don't really want to add to that. But I think I want to look through and find the ones I like the best to put on the front cover. I don't think I have one of those. Okay, I'm just, all I'm doing is finding the same things again. And okay. Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay. Got to do something different here. My thing's trying to slide off into the floor. That 1/3 that's Um, okay. I may have to, well, I want it to be able to bend so that it can stay straight while it hangs, and this can stay straight on the table. Okay. I think that's good, but I may have to see if I can move this. Okay. For now, that'll work. I got it clamped down over here, so I still haven't decided what to draw. Maybe one of the kittens at Kitten Academy. Those little brown kittens are the cutest ever. Oh, that's a good idea, I think. I think so. Okay. Okay, let's fold that one under. That worked on the other side. Excuse me. Hopefully this will dry. Oh, let me go ahead and show you that book, because this will be all wet when I get through, and I won't be able to put the book up here. All right, where did I put it? Here we go. Okay, this is the book she got, The Art of Franklin Booth. And she put a black fabric binding on it. Oh, excuse me. Hold on a second. But she loves his drawings, and one of the things she really likes about it is the height and how he like hides little cities everywhere. Um, she really loves that. So, and this is him. He looks very dignified. And it has, I think, 60 different of his illustrations in it. See, like this with the little people and nature huge. She really likes that. I'm going to go pretty quick, but I'll stop at a few of her favorite ones. Good grief, I'm sorry. She also likes this, how you kind of got up in the sky, you got an angel up in sky. There's another one with a bunch of angels up in the sky. This one's like a floating city. Here's the one with a bunch of the angels up in the sky. I don't know if you can see them. It is a wonderful book, and she's so excited to have it and to try to kind of copy his style. And she likes how he uses so much black to make the white pop out instead of white making the black pop out. Does that make sense? The contrast of those two kinds of drawings. She really loves that, how different they are and how they make you feel completely different. She loves these two too. She really likes the tallness of these drawings. And like this one, where there's so much dark down here, and then the light drawing in the background makes you really focus right here, but there's still beautiful stuff back there. Anyway, this is her book, and Bishop, if you're listening, she's very, very grateful, and she was so excited to be able to get this book. She and I both thank you very much for your generosity to her. Okay. I lost my piece of paper I was going to use right here. Oh, here it is. It is inspiring, yeah. I can't wait to see it either. She's done some really good stuff already, but nothing to that scale. But she really loves she really wants to do more of the dip pen and ink stuff, and so he inspires her greatly. Work is almost over and she gets to go mow the lawn now. Yay! Oh, yay, yay. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to figure out which way this needs to go because this is going to be folded up, and I don't know why I'm worrying about it with this one when I didn't worry about it with any of the others, but I like my leaves and I want them to be. So if I do that, yeah, okay. She asked me if I showed it Monday night, and I was like, no, I totally forgot. She goes, Mom, you were supposed to show it Monday night. Squish this a little bit more. There we go. Got gluey hands. I don't know. Maybe I didn't get enough glue under there. Oh, I guess maybe I did. It's not one to come up, so I must have done a fine job of getting glue under there. I had to take some stuff back. I had bought some stuff I was going to make a tapestry loom out of, but there was a part of it that I needed Darren to do for me, and we just never got it done. And so I was taking that stuff back because sitting around here was just making me sad. And so I took it back, and the and I bought some pots and pretty flowers to go on the front porch with the money that I got back from it. And so we're going to have some pretty flowers on our front porch. That makes me happy. A lot happier than the project that didn't happen. Sitting there taunting me. I don't know if y'all ever have projects that don't happen sit there and taunt you, but this one I really needed his help with, and I didn't. I mean, I probably could find a way to make it work without his help, but I don't. It wouldn't be easy, and I wasn't in the mood to try. So I just decided to get rid of it. I'll buy a tapestry loom when I'm ready. Well, let's go out here. Sometimes you just gotta cut things loose. And that was one of the things I decided to cut loose. Still trying to get rid of my treadmill that nobody wants because it's so big and heavy and takes up so much space. You're redoing your bathroom and it's taunting you. Oh, yeah. The wallpaper is peeling. Oh, and here came a notification and I missed the rest of it. And it really needs to be removed. Oh, my kitchen's like that. It's horrible. It's horrible. I've been going to redo it since we moved in. Yeah, well, it still hasn't happened. So, one of these days, maybe Hannah will get a wild hair that she wants to redo the kitchen and we'll redo it. But right now, I don't have enough energy to want to do that. But it needs to be done. It needed to be done 16 years ago when we moved in. We just lived with it like you do. Like you do. Oh, you haven't even started yet. Well, like I said, I understand that. Okay. That wasn't enough pieces. Let's see if I can make a little more room over here. I'll have to do that last piece in a little bit after I get through with the rest of this, but because it's still being held down by the clip. So this little square is going to wait till last. Okay. So that looks good. I did think about Zentangling in the spaces when the wallpaper is torn off. I think that's a cute idea. Oh, yep, yep, yep. I think it's a cute idea. Let's scooch that down a little bit more. Okay. You do beautiful Zentangles. I would think that would be, if they would work with, the wallpaper you got, I think that would be lovely. Maybe you ought to just paint it white and then Zentangle on it. Okay. Let's see. Let's put this here. We're getting there. Oh, let's turn it around because those leaves don't need to be next to those leaves. And I don't want that white part on there. Okay. Let's see if I have something else that's narrower. That'll work. The issue is, if I wanted to be standing above the tub on a ladder, I ought to be steaming the rest of the wallpaper off. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't know that I'd want to be trying to Zentangle on a ladder. That scares me a little bit. Well, it scares me a lot, but the thought of you doing it scares me too. Whoops. Okay. That's too close to that one. Let's do this one up here. I don't know if I should have put this one with that right there. Let's see if I still can turn that around. Oops, now I have to move it a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. Okay. Let's see. These are going to be like this. I can already tell. The other two are all wavy. Maybe by the time I put stuff on the other side, that'll be better. But right now, it's like, oh dear. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I put enough glue there? I don't know. It looks like it all soaked in. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put a piece down here. You can't see, down here. And since I was able to unclamp it. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see what other papers I've got here. Let's do this one right here. There was a bad accident on I-40 when I was on my way home from taking Hannah to work, and I had to get off. I rarely ever do this. Other people do it all the time when there's just bad traffic sometimes, but I rarely ever just get off going down the embankment. um, but it was backed up for a long time, and the fire trucks and ambulances and stuff were having trouble even getting in there. I was like, I'm getting as far out of here as I can. So I will be out of the way. And that was kind of scary. Do you all ever do this with your books? I think I'm going to go have the office place cut the spine off this Stangle book, punch holes, and add a spiral binding. I have done it several times. I did it a lot with the teacher's book when we were homeschooling, because the teacher's books should just be that way. It's just, they just should. But anyway, I did it a lot with those, and I've done it with a couple of art books. I'm trying to think of which ones at the moment that I can. Yeah, which one it was. The last one I did was an art book, but I can't think of what it was. Anyway, yes, I do. I don't mind losing the name on the spine. I don't have so many spiral books that I can't remember which one it is, because when I see a spiral book, I know it's probably something I had spiral bound myself. But I like it. I think it's worth there are definitely times when it's good to do. Hey, I'm glad you're back again. We're getting there. I've almost got the outside collaged, and then we're gonna then we'll work on the inside. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to change my mind about how I was going to do this. I didn't really want 3 of these in a row, but I think I like it better on the side than I do um, right up here having a bunch of them. I want this one to go up. I guess is what I'm saying. Okay, let's see what else we've got up here. I've done it with several of my Zentangle books. I think I will. I save the spine and have them punch a hole in the top to hang it on the spiral. Oh, that's a cute idea. I've never done that, but that's a cute idea. Okay, let me see what else I've got over here I can use. Because will that one fit? No, not quite enough, but it'll fit there, so I'll use it in a minute. Okay, we'll use that one. Having a hard time reaching. This is a big book to try to do. This is one, if I wasn't doing it on a stream, I would be doing it on a table and walking around the table. uh, okay. Okay. I think I used so many of my other pieces the first time. I'm running out of things that aren't already up here. I've got that one. Maybe I'll put it over here because I really. No, I'm going to put it just like that. I'm going to put it just like that. Find a new place for my glue. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hmm. Let's do that one there. And we'll do this one here. Almost there. One more piece. Okay. I don't really like that my hearts are sideways, but I noticed this one's going that direction. And so I decided it's okay. On the back, I've got one pointing up. So, okay. That is that step done. Um, so there's this one. And then here's this one all rounded up, but and that one. So they're all here. And I'm happy I got that much done. I'm happy. But I do need to get off. um, thank you all for coming and for being with me while I play. And thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you, Barbara. I love it. I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy with it. We'll see how it goes once I, do the other side. And I may do just book pages on the inside instead of doing this because that'll be less busy inside and I can, my painting papers will be what's busy inside. Okay. Bye-bye. Anyway, I'm very happy with the cover. And when I do the inside, I'll show it to you. I probably will just do it and show it to you when I get it done. But anyway, it's been fun and I appreciate y'all coming and being with me while I played. If I can find my mouse now, I've got all this stuff in the way. There we go. Okay. You do? Okay, Barbara. Well, I think that's a good plan because this is so busy on the outside. And I'll either do it in a stream or I'll do it in a video. I'll probably do some some dark, putting dark stuff around the squares and maybe even a little doodling. I don't know for sure. But well, hey, Joan. Thank you so much. I'm glad you popped in to let us know you were here. God bless you all. I love you. And I will see you Monday night, if not before. Bye-bye.